Cherry here. On this channel, I made a video where I talked about 5 embarrassing celebrity crushes I had during my childhood. And as I thought about it more, I realized that there are some animated characters I had crushes on during my childhood. So here we go. 5 childhood animated crushes. To start with, the first character that comes to mind when I think about childhood animated crushes is Professor Utonium from the Powerpuff Girls. That rectangular jaw of his, that rectangular body of his. He's smart, he's a professor, he's caring, he's basically a dad. I never understood why they never called him dad. Like, they called him professor, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, you created them not organically, but you're still pretty much their dad. Why don't they call him dad? That's weird. In the reboot this year in 2016, his features are a little bit more rounded out. So he doesn't really have that rectangular jaw of his and that rectangular body of his. It's more like, yeah. But he's still pretty fine nonetheless. Number 2. This was happening a little bit like down the road when I was about maybe 12. So you know, the very end of my childhood spectrum of time. And that is Youngsung from Soul Calibur 2. As you've also probably might have not actually seen on this channel because these videos are not popular whatsoever, I wrote some fanfiction about Soul Calibur 2 characters. While I was in 5th grade. I totally shipped him with Talim, but on the inside, I shipped him with myself. His default outfit, it's nice, you know, it's nice. But what looks super good on him is when he has his alternate outfit. He might as well just be shirtless. I feel like all it does is it just creates unnecessary, like, armpit sweat, you know? But it looks so good on him. Yes, the feelings are still there. The feelings are still there. Oh my gosh, this is just such a fine character. I don't know why. Personality-wise, he seems like he'd be, you know, kind of cocky, kind of like a douchebag, but we don't have to worry about that because he's not a real person. I'm never gonna have to deal with interacting with him face to face. The only interaction I have is controlling him with a joystick. Number 3. This one's actually pretty embarrassing because, like, and again, it was one of those things that I didn't want to admit to myself, but it's Stu Pickles from the Rugrats. He's a father, again. He's a toy inventor. That's his profession. He's a very dedicated person. You know, when he had Angelica Pickles, she's not even his daughter, she's just a niece. But when she pretended to break her leg, when no one realized that she was just faking it, he was so dedicated to helping her out that he lost control of his life. He made chocolate pudding at 4 a.m. His wife came in there, wondering what was he doing. And he admitted that he lost control of his life and he was making chocolate pudding. It was 4 a.m. He went to the store, you know, it was a journey, but he did it. And that shows how much of a caring person he is. And you know what? That's very, very attractive. That's very attractive. And you know, it's embarrassing, but now that I've justified it, I'm not that embarrassed anymore. Stu Pickles. So, you know, he's a good man. And that is he's got a really long nose. He just got a long nose. Number 4. This one, okay, I didn't really want to admit that I had a crush on this character, but like, oh, I knew I had a crush on this character. I knew I thought he was handsome. I knew I thought he was attractive. I knew that he was someone that, you know, I really wanted to pretend that I could date, but I just held myself back. And that is Spy Fox from the Spy Fox computer game series by Humongous Entertainment. This is a character that's very debonair and suave. He's a spy after all. He's actually really like a spin-off of James Bond. So he's got the charisma and he's got the stealth. And everywhere he goes, he wears a tuxedo. That's fancy. It's unnecessary in many occasions, but it's fancy. It's stylish, I guess. He also had a really long nose. And there's really not much else to say because, I mean, if you've played the games, which I feel like, okay, did anyone else play these computer games when they were little? Did anyone? Because I felt like I was the only one that even knew these existed. Let me know in the comment section below. That's actually not that embarrassing because he's a pretty cool character, but like, oh my gosh, if I admitted to myself that I really liked his character, and I'd probably be a furry right now. I really, really would. And that's not the first time I've mentioned this. If I continued with, I'd be a full-on furry. Finally, number 5. I definitely admitted this to myself, but not to anyone else, and that was Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, but when he became a teenager. Whoa! Okay! He was just so handsome with his spiky hair and just... I still feel the same way. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I still feel the same way about this person too. When he had this outfit right here, oh my gosh, favor it. But also, the guys in Dragon Ball, they're nice looking people. Not all of them, like Vegeta, you know, he has that weird forehead thing, you know. Yeah, I never really liked him, but Goku I had like a crush on when I was in preschool, I think. Pretty sure I did. Who didn't think Piccolo was attractive? I don't know what it is, but he's just a fine character. I don't know, maybe it's the teeth. Maybe it's the teeth. Maybe. And then also Tien was very fine as well. You know, he's got a third eye, whatever. He looks pretty normal too. He doesn't have, you don't have to deal with that crazy hair, you know, it's just shaved clean. And he's a pretty neutral character. You know, can't be too annoying probably. And then Yamcha. Now, no, everyone says that he's useless. He does die first. He gets like things blown through him completely. But he is also so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should have added him on this list. But like, he may be useless, yes, but he's not totally useless because he's hot. For people that are interested in guys, he's like that like ditzy character that is so useless but is still so fine. Sure, in the beginning he had that long 80s hairstyle. Maybe if I was like growing up in the 80s, I'd find him hot as well back then, but when he chopped it off, yes, oh my gosh, he's also so handsome too. And then it's funny that I'm saying this because people compare him to Gohan as well. They pretty much look the same. They pretty much they're very similar. So maybe there's no surprise to that. That was a tangent. I'm sorry you had to sit through that. But also I'm including it in this video because that goes to show you how my mind works. So those were 5 animated crushes I had throughout my childhood. Let me know if you felt the same way about any of these characters growing up, and if not, what were some of your childhood animated crushes? Because I know you had them, because you're watching this channel, you probably like anime, you're probably into cartoons, you totally had them. Let me know below! If you'd like to help North Korean refugees have a better life outside of North Korea after they've escaped, click the link in the description box of this video. I'm trying to raise $3,000 and not many people have donated yet, so click on it and do that. And as always, you'll see me, thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next video of mine you decide to click on. Bye!